Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Cunning Plan with me, Art Father. Slightly different game tonight. Matt, unfortunately, has been he's been drilling himself. He's been drilling himself hard in the finger, and has had to go to hospital. So I hope you get well soon, Matt, and I hope it's not too serious what you've done to yourself. I'm sure you'll be fine. He's done it before. I've been with him when he's drilled himself before, so he's past master at sticking things in his flesh. I remember once we were working on a canal boat together, and he would be picking bits of metal that come off the things that driven themselves into his bare knees. I just remember sitting there thinking, it's mad. So Matt does tend to get himself into these scrapes. So last time we were with these guys, if you remember, Testee, Drew, and Ragnar got themselves beaten up. Finally, the odds didn't favour them. They had some really good rolls, the bugbears, and they beat the living crap out of the three of them. I think there were some flame bugbears that really tipped the balance, but it was close. I mean, I think you'd had them down to one bugbear left, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all it was. So we're going to join our heroes, and there's two different plots going on here. Testee, we're going to say is out for the count. He is unconscious, feverish, in a cell. He took a shed load of damage. He's really, really unwell. And Drew is also really unwell. He's only on 1 hit point at the moment. But through this process, everybody's going to level up, I think. Ragnar is also very unwell and has crawled into the hole left by Thresh the Goblin in the Mimic's lair after locking the stone door to the south of him behind him. And he's presently kind of cooped up in that space. Well, how are you feeling, Ragnar? What's going on?
Like shit. I'm so glad I have the bag of holding with me, and all the food and water. So
yeah. So you're kind of trying to eat. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
hopefully it's -1 because I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't.
With disadvantage as well because you're 19. Even with being like you have been beaten black and blue, your teeth hurt, you're like everything hurts, your stomach hurts, everything. You manage to hold down the food. That will allow you to start this process of healing because you are almost delirious at the moment with kind of the damage and the
kind of like
everything that happened to you.
Drifting in and out of consciousness and having a bite and a sip of water whenever I get my consciousness back.
Yeah, I think you're also probably feverish because you guys are all going to be out of it for sort of the next week. Drew, you are make a Constitution save for me. See if you wake up first of all. Disadvantage because 15. You wake up. You wake up to see in front of you a group of bugbears and a goblin, all standing the other side of a cage that you not long ago were on the other side of. The goblin walks up and he sort of spits through the bars. He goes, "Not so nice in here now, is it?" And he laughs with the others and sort of backs away. You looking around you see the small form of Testee curled up in the blankets. Blankets, they're like dirty furs and straw, filthy. Next to you, he doesn't look well, but then over to your left you can see that there seems to be the mother and the daughter, Kate and Moira Hortson, and Peter and the father are on the right. The father's body is just been slumped in this cage. The door's not even locked for Morley because they know he's dead. but they've just stuck him in there. Peter's holding on to him. One of the bugbears turns around and goes, "So when are we going to eat that one? It looks nice and fresh." The goblin
You are not going to eat him.
Shut up, scum! And the children starts crying. "We'll eat him in a bit. We've got plenty of food in the meantime. He seems to be keeping fresh for now." Yeah. What do you want to do? Do you want to bide your time? Do you want to shout at them?
No, I'm gonna bide my time. I think this is. I'm not in any fit state to do anything yet.
Have you got any food on you? Because they are going to feed you, but it's going to make you very unwell.
Don't think I have anything. Did we have anything in the bag of holding?
Yeah, but that's on me.
Oh, you've got a bag of holding. Okay. No, I don't think I've got anything other than my healing potions.
Okay.
Should have jabbed your pockets full of jerky when you had the chest.
Yeah, but I can when I've rested.
Oh yeah.
I can magic. Either purify food and drink or Goodberry.
Oh, cool. So, with those Constitution saves, I think the two of you can take a long rest, but you're not. If you remember this, you're not in comfortable location, so you can only recover what hit dice you've got left. So if you've got no hit dice left, you're not going to recover this first sleep. It's literally going to be a hit dice reset. But you will regain. Well, you might regain a level of exhaustion depending on how well you. Well, actually, you both Constitution saved. You both Constitution rolled. So I think both of you, and you both rolled really well. Both of you will have recovered a level of exhaustion.
No.
Okay.
And so I get to use all my hit dice to get HP.
If you've got hit dice,
I do have.
you have all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 4.
You both have all your hit dice.
Yes.
Okay. So you can use your hit dice to recover some health. Fucking hell.
4. So
Go Val.
21 HP. That's
Right,
I'm at full. I'm at full HP for level 4.
18. 24. Last one. 24. 33.
Okay. So you're now down at 0 hit dice. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to need another day's sleep to get half of them back, and then half that number back again, whatever you've got left, and then half again. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So you're feeling a lot better the next day. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Just to see how well you feel. You still at disadvantage, Ragnar?
Yes. 7.
Yeah, you're feeling better. Like you're feeling well, but you're absolutely exhausted. You're as weak as a kitten. Kind of, you can barely lift the jerky to your mouth, and you're kind of can crawl over to the entrance or one of the corners to defecate, and then you're going to crawl back. That's kind of your level at the moment. Drew, can you make a Constitution? Oh, you did.
Yeah,
13.
I did 13.
You're feeling much, much better, but it's at this point that you see the goblin come over to the cage and open it up, and the two bugbears flanking him, and they turn to you and they say, "Time to go. Come on, you've got to go and meet Clevis."
Who the fuck is Clevis?
They open the door. The two of them grab you. They have taken all weapons off you, including your shillelagh. So just to let you know that you are weaponless, apart from any spells maybe that you have.
Yeah.
But, so these two bugbears start marching you down the corridor. They take the corridor to the right, with you in between them. and I'll bring Val's little thing along and march you down into the south. So this is as far as you got last time. Yeah? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
To march you down into the chamber in the south, this one. And where you took on the two fire bugbears. And they take you further, and they take you through the doors at the end of that chamber that you didn't go through last time. They're marching you along, both very strong and very anyway, you see a couple of fire guts standing guard next to a throne, where you can see a huge 9-foot tall bugbear. He sits, he's kind of a very cruel face, kind of big beard, grey running through it, massive teeth. And he sits there staring at this goblin girl who's sort of standing underneath him here, and she's reading off a list of all the people who've died in the recent attack. As you're dragged through, one of the death claws moves forward, and he is going to hit you. Well, actually, no, he's going to do a wisdom saving throw to see if he can resist hitting you. Because as they're reading out these things, he suddenly turns and you can see he's, he manages to hold himself together, but he does walk over to you and he sort of stares down at your little form and goes, "This is what killed us. Pathetic." And he walks over. "If I had been here, they would all be dead by now." And the captain,
or you would have been dead like we killed your friends.
Okay, he's going to make another wisdom saving throw. Okay, you're going to get hit. You get a big slash. First
11,
attack.
11 misses.
19 hits though with advantage,
yeah.
So you take 8 damage. And then the second attack, because he does 2, he misses with the second attack, but he's kind of seeing red. You hear a shout from the top of the thing. It's the captain, the first time you've heard him talk, and he says, "You get off him! We need them alive!" And the Deathclaw sort of backs off very quickly, actually. Did you want to do anything while you're here? Did you want to have a look around? Did you want to look at this space? What do you want to do?
I'll pretend that I'm hurt a lot worse than I actually am. Obviously, I've recovered quite a lot of hit dice. So I'll feign sort of a serious injury, and sort of scope out what the lay of the land, as it were.
So you want to look around the room?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you pass through the massive doors, you see another chamber with a 30-foot ceiling. Light is cast from 6 large framing braziers, all hanging above. You see 4 pools of water in each of the corners of the room, but the main feature of the area is a large raised stone platform, which has a large carved throne upon it. On the is a massive bugbear, larger than any that you've seen. 2 bugbears, the fires glow in their stomachs, stand in front of the throne. The large bugbear snarls at you, only its toothy maw visible, and the rest of its face is covered with an iron helmet. So that's what you see of the room.
Okay.
That you see that, and then you're dragged through to a door over here. And when you come into this room, Drew, you see there is a door directly in front of you here. Massive stone door with a huge lock on it. But you are presently in a room with 2 beds in it and what looks like a small goblin dressed in, I can only describe them as a hospital gown, or a surgical gown. And he is sharpening some very vicious looking tools. But on the bed you enter a cold chamber smelling heavily of iron. It appears to be a surgical room of some sort. 2 metal tables are set against the shelf of tools. On the tables are 2 bugbears. One has his chest cut open. And this character looks over to you. Ah, these things. You bring them to me. And you see for the first time, you see Clevis, who is... there you go. I'll see if there's a picture of Clevis. Actually, I might actually have an image of Clevis. Let me have a look at it if I've got it on the hidden layer thing. Yeah, there you go. Show to players.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, he seems very happy to see you, and he kind of moves between the two bugbears, and he says, tie him down to the far table. And these two bugbears, there's a table here in the corner. They tie you down to this very small table here with straps at the side. Once they've tied you down, one of them stays in the room, the other one goes and waits outside the door. You can see the goblin surgeon is moving between the two bugbears. He is kind of tutting and looking at them, and he seems to be playing around inside the chest of the one who has his chest open. To your horror, you can see that the chest being open is the heart is still moving, the lungs are still growing. It seems that this doctor is able to keep them alive even with some very serious injuries. Good evening, my little friend. My name is Clevis, and I work for the captain here, creating bugbear specialities for him. I do like to experiment now and again, and this evening my joy will be to experiment on you. Do you have any skills in medicine? He says, walking over to you.
I've been known to dabble.
Oh, interesting. Anything you would like to say before we begin the procedure? He says, as the straps are tightened.
So let me just get this right. There's this goblin and there's a bugbear, and there are two dead bugbears on the operating table.
No, they're alive, but
they're alive.
Make a perception. It's intelligence, so it would be a investigation check from where you are. So you're kind of piecing together what you can see. Do you have exhaustion at the moment, or you?
No.
Okay.
I only have one level from where I went down, so.
Okay, so an 18, you can see that both of these bugbears are alive, and they're both being converted to becoming Deathclaw bugbears. So they are in the process of having like metal put into their body, metal into their hands to create Deathclaw bugbears. It seems this goblin is the one who does this. It seems you have damaged many of our creatures, so today I am going to we are going to become friends, he says, and he leans over and he gestures to the bugbear who is there, who grabs you by the face. You can make an opposed check if you wish. 21.
Well, I wouldn't be able to beat that even if I tried.
You can use dexterity. I don't know if you've got.
No, I'm not particularly dexterous either.
Okay.
However.
Okay. Well, he's holding your face and your mouth, so you're very kind of restricted. You can't move your hands. You can't move your arms. You can't reach for anything.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So he reaches into his belt and he pulls out a small vial. And he says, "Do not worry. This is purely a. It is not a sedative as such. It is an analgesic. It will mean that you will be placid and able to be conscious while we do the experiment. And he pours it down your throat.
Okay.
So, over the next few hours, he is going to experiment with you. I would like you to roll a d6 to see what he does to you.
A 5.
Okay, so he takes your right leg and he starts to cut it open. It seems this analgesic also slows down your blood flow slightly and keeps you calm, so you don't seem to you can't really feel stuff, but you can see it happening, if that makes sense. And you can smell and you can hear everything. You're conscious, but you're kind of chill about everything. And he starts experimenting with your right leg and starts playing around with it. He starts cutting into things, changing things. He's quite fascinated by the spores that seem to just float off you now and again. He's not sure what they are. He keeps capturing them and putting them in little bits and pieces, little vials. But he's very interested in the mechanisms of your leg and comparing them to the Deathclaw bugbear. So he's like, oh, this muscle is different, and the tail, it really does pay a lot into this. And so he's kind of like looking at you as an experiment. He's very good in that he's cleaning all his instruments, and he doesn't seem to be. He's quite fastidious. But he's very interested in kind of your leg and how it works. This goes on for about an hour, and then he goes, "Oh, right, I am done," and he just stitches you back up. You make a perception check as he does so, with disadvantage this time because you are suffering from a level of exhaustion now. 12. Oh. You still pick up that he's put something inside you, but you don't know what it is. Okay. He stitches you back up because you are a very good patient. I will see you again tomorrow. And you're taken back out. You have suffered 3d6 worth of damage. So 12 hit points have been demolished from your health. But your leg feels very, very weird, and you're kind of like hobbling along on it as you go back, and you're put back into your cell. He says before you leave, he turns to Bugbears. He goes, "Make sure he has the good stuff. I need him to survive." So you're taken back to your cell. And he turns back. Last thing you see of him, he turns back to his Deathclaws. He goes, "Oh, so distracted. I must get back to work." And he goes back to working on the Deathclaws. Okay. Ragnar, you are currently in this place. It really smells in here. You've been pooping in the corner, but the rotting mimic below is not great. And also, you kind of kick the corpse, sort of Thresh's corpse out of here. But really, it's not the most sanitary of places, but you're so weak, you can't really do anything about it. Can you make another Constitution saving throw for me?
Probably not.
Is this with disadvantage?
Yes.
Still? Yeah, so 10. Yeah, you're still very, very weak. You can feel yourself kind of like slightly feverish and not really able to think straight.
It's like if you're having a proper fucking hangover.
Yes. Yeah. Or a really high temperature fever. Like you just lie there, just kind of existing. And occasionally, like you have a sip of water and you're still able to hold down water and food with a 10, just right on the boundary there. Does anybody want to roll for Testee?
Sure.
Cool. Okay, I can send you. Actually, I could roll for Testee.
Yeah,
I could just click on his sheet. Yeah. So I'm going to make a Constitution save for Testee because he is. There we go. A 6. Yeah, he's really unwell. Did that come up?
Yeah.
Yep.
But
you can see that. Okay.
Didn't he have also a rest?
He did, but I think he had 2 levels of exhaustion. I got a feeling.
I don't.
Where's he marked down his exhaustion? I don't know if Matt marks his exhaustion down.
At all.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's in a pretty bad way. He had how many hit dice left? He had 4 hit dice.
I think we haven't used any before this.
But he's not eating at the moment because he's so feverish. So I'm just going to say that he's still out for the count. Basically, this first day, he's not well at all. Yeah. So next up is we need to have another sleep, don't we? So if you go to sleep now, Drew, you're absolutely exhausted. Ragnar, you've been resting all day, but you need to rest all day because you're not well.
Yeah.
You're gonna have regained your hit dice or half your hit dice overnight, and you'll have lost the second level. Well, with that Constitution roll, will you have lost the second level of exhaustion?
Probably not.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think you're still exhausted. Whereas Drew, you're exhausted now. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, Drew? Just to see how you rest. Okay, 23. You sleep like a log. Whatever that drug he gave you puts you out. You're like, chill. You'd think you'd have nightmares. You don't. You just fucking sleep. You're just absolutely whacked. So Drew, you get your you're going to get your hit dice back and lose that level of exhaustion. Ragnar, you're not going to lose that level of exhaustion. And you're going to get the hit dice back as well. But you won't get any extra hit points.
Unless I use the hit dice.
Do you have one left, Drew?
Yeah, I've just recovered 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're using those 2. Okay.
Using those 2 straight away.
I'm also going to do that because I'm not... Wait. I'm not... I'm at full HP, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not exhausted,
No.
What equipment... Have they just taken my weapons from me?
What did you have on you? Because if they would have taken anything that can be used as a weapon,
I'm thinking of the enchanted parchment that I had.
They would probably have taken that off you because it would have been in a bag or something around you, and I think they would have removed that. Yeah, if it's a small thing like a ring or a little thing, they might have missed it, but generally big items and things that look like they could be useful, they'll have taken those off you.
Okay.
You might have pocket stuff.
Pocket sand.
Okay. Pocket sand. So next day, you are led off back to the main square. The bugbear is there. Okay, so before you go, you can look at Testee. I'm going to do a Constitution saving throw for Testee, see if he wakes up this day. I hope he doesn't, because then I'll have to do something with him. Oh, he does. He wakes up. He is delirious. He is kind of all over the place, but he's now conscious. He looks at you. He goes, "What is going on?" So I'll put you back in there, Drew. What is going on, Drew?
We are trapped. We need to get out. I can get out, but I don't want to leave you.
Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna give him his hit dice. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloody hell, rolled well there, didn't I? That's the first one. Can't complain about that. 20,
23.
33.
33. He's almost 33. At full hit points, which is very testy. Yeah. When I say he's at 4 hit points, he doesn't look well. He is very, very poorly. He is going to. They're going to drag him as well because he's there. So him and you both get dragged out by the bugbears into the main chamber. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. You see for the first time this huge figure of Testee sees for the first time this huge figure of the captain, and he kind of eyes go wide. He goes, "What is that?"
He's in charge. He's the one we killed last.
Okay. They drag you both into the room with Clevis. Clevis is very happy to see. Oh, the other one is awake too. You're strapped down onto the things. One of the death claws is now up and walking around outside, and so they use Testee. Puts him on that bed. And they're going to do the same thing again. So if you would roll... is there anything you wanted to do before you were dragged in there? Sorry, Drew. You kind of know what's going to happen.
Yeah. No, I think I'm going to have to make my break for it when in the morning. Mm-hmm. So we'll have one more go at this, and then I'm going to escape.
Okay. So they take you in. Then he gives you both the medication. Can you roll a d6 for yourself and a d6 for Testee to see which part of the body he experiments on today? So a 2.
And a 2. 2 2s.
So he's very interested. So let me get this right. 1 is the head, 2 is the body.
Okay.
So he is going to experiment on your chests, both of you. So, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please? As he sedates you, and he starts to open up your chest. You don't feel so good about this. This is not like yesterday, and neither does Testee. Testee is you can see Testee's kind of like very chill, but he's panicked in his eyes as this Clevis kind of opens up your chest and starts to lift out your organs and move things around and sort of look at you. Drew, this is completely fucked. Like, this is really, really weird. This thing is disgusting. Oh, look, you have slightly different liver to goblins and bugbears. Oh, look, the kidneys you have 4 kidneys. How interesting. That must mean your gut is a very different proportion. So he's literally going through all your organs, just comparing them to the open bugbear who's on the table opposite. He says, "Oh, look, this one," and he points towards Testee, "has an inflamed liver. It must be eating some kind of poison regularly. Interesting." Anyway, he closes you both up. You both take 23 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
And a level of exhaustion. And you are taken back to your rooms. Okay. All right. So you've got no hit dice at the moment because you used them all up. Ragnar, on the other hand, has 2 hit dice, don't you, Ragnar?
Yes.
Yep. So you will gain a third hit dice. This sleep. Make a Constitution save for me, Ragnar.
5. I don't get the fucking thing back,
You don't get it back. No, you're still exhausted.
Or get rid of the exhaustion.
Yeah. You are still exhausted, but you get the hit dice back.
Oh, okay.
So Testee is not feeling so well. He gets he is exhausted, but he's still exhausted, but he does get a hit dice back. And then do you want to roll for yourself? You did 15. You get the hit dice and you get a level of and you remove a level of exhaustion. So well done. Now that was just enough.
Okay, well I've only got 3 hit points, so I'm going to have to use those 2 hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have your spells as well.
Yep. Now we are going to escape.
Okay.
Is it just this goblin in here?
Yes, the cage is locked. There is just a goblin in there at the moment.
Okay.
He's kind of the prison guard. He moves from thing to thing. He's like, oh, he still looks all right. He looks like he could last a bit longer. I think we'll be all right for a few days yet. He hasn't gone off at all. We like our meat a bit. Sorry. The kids are crying next to it. And he wanders down the line. Here's your slops. Here's your slops. Here's your slops. He's feeding you all the horrible sort of pig's blood and flour mix that they've been feeding you.
High in iron.
So, Ragnar, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me now?
Probably not. Nope.
No, you are still not very well. I think you've had the worst sickness of everybody.
Yep.
Surprisingly.
That's what
I think whatever it is that Testee, what's your Constitution save, Drew? 21. You sleep like a log on that drug. Whatever it is it gave you, you sleep like an absolute log. Yeah, Testee doesn't look very well. Ragnar's not feeling very well. Drew, you're the only one who feels kind of okay. You felt better yesterday before you opened up your chest. Your stitches are itching.
Right. I want to escape. I've had enough of this.
Okay, absolutely. So, how do you propose to escape?
Well, seeing as we've just leveled up, new spell time.
Okay.
Gaseous form.
Oh, very clever.
So I touch myself.
As ever.
As ever.
Quite bored in the cage.
Yeah. Turns into a misty cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I can move. I have a flying speed of 10 feet and it lasts an hour. I want to escape and I want to go back to Volo. I'm going to get some help.
Okay. So 10. So it lasts an hour. So that
lasts an hour.
Easily you will be able to you can get through all the doors because your gaseous form.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, you can just go.
Right.
Brilliant. You're gone.
I'm gone and I'll go and
as you leave, you do go past the bugbears there.
Yep.
Yep. You fly past here. You see a nervous Terry peeking his head out of this door here.
Okay. I can't speak or talk or anything like that.
Okay. Are you conscious though?
Yes.
Well, he can talk to you then.
Oh, okay.
Telepathic. Yeah. He's telepathic.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he sits there and goes, "What is the weird smoke?"
Terry, it's Drew.
You are Spore Cloud.
Yes, I'm escaping. I'm going to get reinforcements. We've all been captured. They are doing weird experiments on us. I need to get help.
Okay, I wait here with friends.
Okay, we will be back. I will be back, and I'll be bringing the cavalry. When I do, get ready to attack.
Okay. So that's the plan.
Yep.
So you've gone to collect kobolds, is that right?
Yes.
Including Volo.
Including Volo.
Oh, it's actually Volo you're going to. Brilliant.
Yes, Volo I'm going to, yeah.
Excellent. So let's play
with
that.
Uzis and
so it's going to take a day or two to get to Volo and get back again.
Yeah, that's right.
So Ragnar, we're going to play out what's going to happen to you. Testee's having a shit time while you're away. I'm just going to let you know that. They're experimenting on Testee the whole time. We're not going to do this blow for blow. I've already gone through the kind of things he's doing to them. It's not nice. I apologise to the audience. If there are people who've been through horrific situations or been in that thing, I do apologise. The setup here led to that conclusion. It was interesting. Anyway, sorry if I should have had like a warning before this, but anyway, but that's great. I'm glad you've escaped because I don't want to go through that anymore. That's brilliant. But we all know Testee is in a bad way. Okay, so Ragnar, let's have some role play from you for the next 2 days. So you are very ill.
Yes.
Do you have any healing potions? Do you have anything that can help you in your stuff?
Not a single fucking thing.
Brilliant. So you are relying on your kobold healing powers and also on your ability to eat and drink as much as you possibly can.
Yes. So basically, bacon, jerky. Well, jerky, beer, and water.
Okay. So can you make a Constitution save again?
Probably not. I'm after shit at it.
12.
Wow.
That's enough. Your level of exhaustion goes. So you're still you've got full hit dice now.
Yeah.
Your exhaustion's gone. We're on day 4. Okay.
I probably have leveled up already, right?
Yeah, you now leveled up. So yeah. You're up to your full hit points. And you've got all your abilities and spells. So we've got a day before your friend comes back. You don't know he's gone. You don't know anything. Yeah. But you are welcome. It's now you don't know what time of day it is, but it's gone quiet out there. So you assume everybody's gone to bed or somebody's gone somewhere else. You don't know, but it's up to you. What do you want to do? So you've got kind of 24 hours before the other one comes back.
I think I'll take a really, really sneaky peeky. Well, first I'm gonna listen to this door.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception check. Let's see how many people are breathing there. 17.
17. You can't hear anybody there, but you can hear people talking. It might be further away.
Okay. Then I'd want risk it for a biscuit, and then I'll go to the other door here. And then do the same there.
Okay, make a perception check there.
Natural 20 with a total of 25.
Wow, you can hear loud snoring.
Oh.
And whimpering coming from that room.
Okay, then I'll really sneakily open the door. 24. Stealth.
Yeah, that's very sneaky. Door opens without a hitch. You've got the key, so it doesn't matter. You go into the room. You can see that there are cages. You can see Testee in one of the cages. You can see the Hortsons family in various cages, and you can see there is a goblin asleep on a table. It's asleep next to the slops bucket. Actually, it looks like it's fallen asleep on a stool. Slumped up beside the slops bucket.
Could, any chance I can have a small token just so that I could see what's going on in these?
Yes, of course you can.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it doesn't give it to you. You see that place. I use mine. I think I'm gonna, with that sneak, I'm gonna go next to this guy, and he's gonna get it with a sneak attack while sleeping, so I guess I get the advantage.
Automatic crit.
Yeah, with sneak attack, and I'm gonna try to assassinate him.
Just roll your damage, basically.
So,
And
that's gonna be 16 plus.
Yeah,
sneak attack. Yeah,
he died. Yeah, you basically nobody even notices. He just stops breathing.
Yeah,
stops snoring.
And I'll mask the puncture wound in his chest with his jacket, so no one knows he's dead. He's just passed out to anyone who's looking without moving. And then I'll be sneaking to this door here and have a little listen.
Okay, you have a listen. You can hear the sound of slumbering things in there.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock all the cells now.
Okay.
That would be probably sleight of hand, or did I? Or perhaps I investigate the corpse and get the key back.
Yep. That enables you to open the. Yep, you get the key. You open the doors really easily. Yeah. Testee is kind of lying there, breathing, sort of.
I'm telling the humans and Testee to come with me to the other room. We'll lay low there. They haven't been there for fucking days and days. But, and then I'll start asking when we are safe in that room.
Testee casts Cure Wounds on himself because he does have some spells.
Yeah.
And you see the wound in his chest close up. He says, and he crawls out towards you. Yep. And they all start crawling out. Morley Hortson's still there.
Yeah, let's go there, and the kids can go up with the Testee, and then Testee can rest better there. And actually, they probably shove down the shit and whatever stuff down there, and then we'll clean this all into the corridor next to the door there before we go and stay there and hunker down. Well,
are you leaving the dead body where it is of Morley?
You mean this one or this one?
No, the dead guy. Yeah, the dead father.
Well, I guess if they could help me to drag it here as well.
Yep.
Then yeah, sure. Take it there. Yeah, and then I'll start fiddling with the lock here and lock it really tight. Sleight of hand. That's 18.
There's a second door here. You could try and lock as well.
Yeah. Can I do like Indiana Jones kind of stunt? Like click the button and then roll under the stone slab that comes.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. Yep. You know that unless they've got the key, they can't unlock this door because
and I have the key, so
magical.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. So you're all locked inside the room. The kids look at you from the hole.
And we cleaned the mimic's corpse here and all the shit before we locked off.
Okay. So they're all gathered there.
And also Testee is probably use like cantrip to clean up the place. Make it fresh.
Okay, so you make as clean a place as you possibly can here.
Yeah.
You kind of you put Morley down in the corner, next to the door here, I guess, and you kind of make where you're stood. There's kind of a toilet place there, where everybody uses the toilet, and then the rest of you are up in the room. I'm guessing.
Maybe we don't need to. We don't need to do the stone slab yet, so we can use this as toilet. for the couple of days it takes Drew back to get back here. Not that we know that, but
yeah. Okay, so
if the door is opened, then I'll do the Indiana Jones trick there.
Okay, so Drew, it's over to you.
Okay.
Okay, you are outside. Stumbling down the hill outside the lair. Let's take us to that one. There we go. So you make it upstairs. Everybody else is gone. It's just Drew on his own. There's Drew. There we go. Okay. So you stumble upstairs into you're surrounded by the kind of dead bodies of the goblins and the bugbears that you killed up there before. Memories of the recent battles and the victories and the smiles on people's faces kind of hurt you inside. You think that the worst has happened to Ragnar. He must be dead, since he didn't seem to make it with you or Testee. You're glad that Terry, the Tentacle Terror, survived, but there won't be much hope for Morley if you don't get back soon. You stumble out through the room. What do you want to do?
As I said, I want to try get out of here and try and get some help, get some reinforcements. So it would be up through the door to the top, wasn't it?
Yep, that's right. So straight through that wall.
Yep, straight through the wall. I'm going sort of relatively quietly. I don't know if anybody would have come back, if they're any patrols.
Make a stealth check for me. Yeah, you're doing your best. You're not feeling so well though.
Yeah, I've got a bum leg. My chest hurts. Yeah, so we go back through. Oh no, it was that way, wasn't it? And then that way.
Right, make a perception check as you get to there.
Okay, perception. 16.
You can hear voices up ahead.
From this way. Okay. I'm going to wild shape into a rat, so that I could just hopefully fit in with the rest of the rats and will not raise any suspicion or anything like that. Just looks like a normal rat.
Okay. So a rat. I've just, if you look on the journal page, I've just put a rat on there for you.
Yeah.
To look at. Can you make a stealth roll as the rat, please?
Yep. What is that?
Dexterity roll.
Dexterity. So it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage because you're a rat. 6. Where is it? Stealth.
So that'd be 12. Yeah, it hasn't put up an actual.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I did put one on the journal page. So it's at the top, so you can click on that. Try that.
No, it's not letting me open it up.
Oh, is it? Oh, I've showed it to you. I just haven't let you control it. Sorry, dude. I will. Can be edited by Drew. There you go. Save changes. There you go.
Excellent.
Try a dexterity roll.
No, still won't let me open.
Oh, okay. Well, you get a. Oh my god, there's loads of rats. It's produced a lot of rats. I don't know why it's done that. Sometimes this program just goes wrong. And now
There we go. Okay. I think it's finally let me open up the character sheet.
Oh, it's mine's frozen. I'm gonna have to restart. Just give me a second. And restart the music as well. There we go. Oh, is the music working?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Good. So yes, you are now a rat. You've rolled a dexterity of 13.
13.
Very nice. Yeah, they 13. They don't really notice you over the 13.
Okay.
And you can move forward. Obviously, you're going slowly.
Yep.
But yep, their perception is 9. So yeah, they don't notice you at all. They just slip through the room. So as you move forward, you have I got a camera here? Yeah. So as you move forward, you can see there's 2 goblins in the room, and you slip past them as a rat.
Okay. And out the door we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, once you're outside, you're going to need to make a survival check for me to figure out which way you're going. You just start stumbling off down the hill. You rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, that one.
You're just happy to be in daylight. You're like,
yes. Yeah.
Well, it's evening at the time. You're kind of stumbling out into the darkness, but you're just stumbling down the hill. I'd say you probably get lost for a good few hours with that roll.
Yeah.
Then
fair.
Where do you want to go? Yeah, and then make me a stealth check, and a perception check.
Stealth check and a perception check. Stealth. Perception. 16 on the stealth, 7 on the perception.
So very stealthy, not so perceptive as you're wandering around.
Well, can't really see from the ground. Just all the fucking leaves in your face.
As it's dusk, night time, I want to wild shape into a owl.
Oh, okay. You can wild shape twice, can you? Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, you can wild shape into an owl. So you quickly change into an owl. Not a giant owl, just a normal owl.
No,
yeah.
just a normal owl. Yep.
Okay, let me find that for you, and then I'll give you that as well. Because I'm anything but generous. Anything but generous? No. There's a phrase there that there's a phrase I should know, but I don't. There you go. You should be able to control it now. So yes, let's see if you're any better at steering yourself as an owl, eh?
Yes, let's hope so.
Right. So
I do get +5 to my perception and +5 to my stealth as an owl.
Yes, so let's do
history check where you came from.
So actually, before you changed, let me just double check whether you. So we're going to roll for a forest encounter.
Okay.
I'm going to roll level 1 to 4 because it's because you're literally 1 level 5 character, so you might get in trouble here. So can you roll a D100 for me? 29. As you're slipping away, you notice there are sort of bats in the woods. Well, no, you don't notice the bats in the woods. You are sneaking along, and literally these things come straight past you. They haven't noticed you because they are very well. You're being quite stealthy. So I think unless they've got special abilities, I'm just going to change.
Echolocation.
Sturge? Oh, Sturge. Spell like that. So Sturges, yep. They are going to... They have dark vision, but you are passive perception 9, so they didn't pick up on you at all. But you don't notice them till the very last thing. They're kind of like... they're kind of like they're in a hollow tree or thicket. They all come flying out. There's 3d6 of them, so there's quite a lot of them. So it's very good that you were stealthy. So you see that many 9 come flying out of a thicket and take off, and that kind of, I'm guessing, inspires you with the owl idea.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you make a before you turn into an owl, which you will do in a second? Can you make a survival check for me to try and figure out which way you're going? Because you've been stumbling around and you've kind of got your head to get
23.
23. You know what you're doing. Yeah, you point in the right direction before you turn into an owl.
Excellent.
Right. I will say to you, when you wild shape, you don't retain your brain.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait a minute. No, wild shape.
no,
you
you
do. You do. It's the other one, isn't it? It's because there was this brilliant episode of Critical Role where one of them changed themselves into a moth, I think it was, to infiltrate.
Polymorph, it's different thing.
Polymorph, yeah, and they turned themselves into a moth using polymorph and was like, now I'm going to go. And the DM just turns around and goes, well, you see the moon. You feel the breeze around you.
Also,
there's
bats.
a surface near you.
Also, bats.
Also,
Fuck.
bats. Yeah, exactly. Bat gets a surprise. Tasty. Right. Yeah, so you point in the right direction. You do retain your ability. So you make it to Volo's lair. Let's go to Volo's lair. Interesting. This is very... So, it starts off with the Grosling lair, was it? Or Volo's Warren was the one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's where we were. Grosling's was the one before. Okay. So, you find yourself, you walk down, you go through all the different things. You know how to get there without, killing yourself kind of thing. And you find yourself in Volo's lair. She turns to you and goes, Drew, you look terrible. What happened?
We got caught by the captain. They've still got the other 2. I've only just managed to escape.
You point at the scar down your chest. Yeah. Oh, my darling, my dear darling. She runs over to you and holds you up as you collapse into her arms.
Yeah. They did something to my chest. He's put something in my leg. I'm really, really not well. But we need to go back and help the guys.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
16.
16. Yeah, she hardness comes into her eyes. Who did this to you? Tell me his name.
He was a weird goblin called what was his name? I forgot his name. You did put it in the thing. Who was to keep? No, you didn't. His name's not on there. God damn it! A weird goblin doctor. He's doing weird experiments on bugbears, making them death claws, and they were all cut open with
Clevis. Oh, that disgusting, fiendish thing. I can't believe I let him live. Come, we will gather the oozlings and we will march. So, you've got yourself an oozling army. Yep, okay. She gathers the oozlings. She gathers the snortlings. I'm trying to think if there's any other... She's been making more after you left, so...
She could probably make them into a war elephant or something.
Yeah, she doesn't quite have that. She says, my rugged smothering is not working for some reason, but... So she's made Control-C, Control-V, Control-V. Oh, my Control stuck down. Control-V. There you go. and Control C.
It's gonna
Control
be the
V.
same as the first campaign's last battle.
There you go. Okay, so she brings. So she starts the march. You're now on full health. She's given you some health potions. You have 6 health potions.
Okay.
Okay, and she's riding on her broom with you. As the snortlings are all running along, she's guiding them through the forest. All the animals are scattering before you. I'm just going to change the music because it needs to be a bit more of like Charge for the Light Brigade type thing.
I was going to say, yeah, we got
Let's have
Pink Pony Club.
Right, I was thinking more Ride the Valkyries.
Ride the Valkyrie. I don't think I've got Ride the Valkyries. I used to have a really good one by Tabletop Audio. Let me go and grab it while you two talk. Yeah, decide what you're going to do.
Ride of the Pink Pony Club ponies.
Pink Pony Club.
No pink clothes. So what I'm thinking is we'll charge him from obviously through the thing. You should hopefully be able to hear the carnage, Ragnar, which would then be your indication for you and Testee to join the fight.
Yeah,
and
hopefully,
and then we'll slaughter them with my army of oozlings, and obviously my beloved girlfriend.
I'm just trying to find. There was a brilliant one. I can't remember what it was called though, which was like Ride of the something. Brilliant. Oh, maybe I should be down at R rather than G.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the letters tend to work.
Yeah, they do work that way, don't they? It's weird. No, it wasn't Ride. It must have been something else. Oh, that's really annoying. Anyway, I need to get all of his stuff across because I've realised we're using the wrong songs at the moment. I'm not using his stuff, which I should be. Well, that's kind of cool. Promontory protein fields. I don't know if that's going to be good. Let me see if that's useful. Rainy Village is always useful. Ravenpost Common, interesting. Rebuilding sounds like something we could use generally after you've been anywhere. River of Blood. Oh, Rock's Nest. Oh, that sounds interesting. Royal Court. That sounds good. Oh, look, Rope Bridge. That's also kind of cool. Sewers. Yeah, remember those from last adventure. Okay, I've added some more songs to this, but I don't know if it's going to work because. Right, so you are currently. Let me put some music on. You are currently riding through the thing. What's this one? Oh, it's the old classic. As you're marching towards the keep with your army of oozlings and various others.
Let's do this quick and painful.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do this quick and painful, says Val. So you get to the captain's. So downstairs. Actually, let's do that. Paste.
Quick and painful.
Right. So downstairs. Let's do that first, and then we'll come back to this. So downstairs, there is a ruckus going on. They are. Everything's kicked off. Clevis is screaming. You can hear bugbears walking up and down the corridors. They're banging on doors. They're trying to find things. You can hear a bellowing and a shouting. There's basically the whole castle's come awake with searching for you guys. They found the dead goblin. They don't know where anybody is, and they're searching. Make a stealth check, please.
Stealth check. 22.
22. So because of your keen ability to keep everybody quiet, Testee and the others are like hiding in this room, absolutely petrified. You've stacked as much crap, literally, as you can by the door.
So they can't even smell us.
No, they can't smell you. They can't use their thing. All they can smell is the mimic and kind of feces and rot in that room. And I'm guessing I'm gonna make some intelligence rolls. So they're searching everywhere. I'm gonna make, first of all, a search survival check. This is the captain trying to figure out where you all are. He doesn't know where you are. I'm going to say with that, he has +7, so he should be able to find you. But with 15, I'm going to say he doesn't. I'm going to roll for his intelligence. He has no idea where you are. He just rolled a 3, so he has absolutely no idea. I'm going to roll for one of the fire guts to see if he does a perception check of 2, so he's not finding you. So I think you're pretty safe for the moment.
Yep.
But it is a good day or so until the others are going to arrive. So I want you to roll. You roll 1 stealth check. I want you to roll another stealth check. So that's the first hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the music.
I'm gonna have the kids and Testee up there in the hidey hole.
Yeah. You're trying to keep everybody as kind of as quiet as you possibly can. No, that's the wrong music.
Hello, John McClane. Okay, stealth check coming right up. Fuck. 9.
Ooh. Okay, their passive perception.
Unless it's 11, because I'm already high.
It's 10. So, unfortunately, after that first hour where everybody's really quiet, somebody slips up and somebody hears something. And you hear quiet scraping against the door outside. I'm going to... Oh, well, actually, make a perception check. See if you do hear.
13? Well, I'm kind of scared shitless anyways. So would it be like heightened awareness? Our survival depends on it, so I'm really focusing on the fucking listen.
Well, it's okay because he rolled a natural 1 for his dexterity. So no, you blatantly hear him. You blatantly hear something's on the outside door. And then you hear a voice. It goes, "Mimic, is that you?"
Yeah, wait a moment. I know that the mimic couldn't answer, so I just rustle about.
Okay.
Just make a rustling sound. Like a mimic would be moving.
Okay, make a performance check for me.
That's my 6.
They hear the noise and they're not...
Intelligence check, perhaps? Because they hear just like something moving on the floor.
Definitely suspicious, but only just an inkling of suspicion. How long is it going to take him to figure that out? Because he's only got a 7. He rolled an intelligence of 7 against your performance of 6. It's a fucking mimic. He's wandered off. I'm going to roll, because you've got 12 hours before they're going to get here. I'm going to roll a d12 and see how long it takes him to figure out that was probably it. As they go searching around, you know, like when you lie down in the middle of the night, go, shit, that's what it was. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. So, you could be lucky here. It could go 12 or 9.
Yeah, but then again, if it knows that there's a mimic that cannot answer the call, and then he hears just a noise that mimic could make.
But the noise, was it right?
And probably
wasn't
close enough. That was mimicking.
Okay, 5 hours. It's going to take him 5 hours until he lies down to sleep, and then he's going to go, fucking hell, that was it. So, 5 hours. You think you've got away with it for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay? 7 hours now before he's going to get here. I think everybody is going to have gone to bed.
Well, I'm gonna sleep uncomfortably next to the door, and whoever's on watch is gonna be here listening to the door.
Okay, Maura Hodgson is going to do a stealth check. He's going to do a perception check.
Yeah.
She trying.
Would those both be with advantage? Because you're basically just sitting there quietly and listening.
I'll give you that. Just this once, because they're...
Shit. I tried! Fine. Okay.
Didn't work.
Nice try.
Yeah, luckily everybody's asleep, so nobody picks up on her. But, yeah. But I'm going to say she does the first watch. Who's going to do the second watch?
Probably Testee. If Testee is well enough.
Yeah, Testee is probably going to do the second watch. So... Perception check. Perception.
What cantrips does Testee have, by the way?
I don't know. I don't think Testee knows either. Perception and stealth, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
So Testee rolled a natural 1, an 11 for stealth, and 11. So Testee starts, like Testee does, humming to himself as you're all asleep. But this is okay. He has 4 hours. So can you roll a d4 for me? When does he start humming to himself?
Come on, please.
So
be the
there's 4 hours left.
Come on. On the first hour.
The first hour, Testee starts humming to himself. His perception was 11, so I am going to roll for this death claw to see if he can get to you. Because he is... so he's going to do a stealth check.
Oh my fucking god.
And he's going to do a dexterity check. He fails. He does another stealth check.
Oh dear.
He does another dexterity. He opens the door. Okay.
Does
opens.
Testee here? So...
No, because Testee's rolled a 11 for perception.
Oh fuck.
The door swings open at the end of the corridor. Testee's looking the other way because Testee being Testee. Okay. This thing is going to try and sneak up on Testee. So he's going to do another stealth check. (14). What is Testee's passive perception?
He's not a wisdom-based guy, so he's a wizard, isn't he? So no wisdom, just intelligence.
Passive perception is 13. So the bugbear gets up behind him and does a surprise attack. We're going to roll initiative. Okay? So...
Oh well. We tried.
I really fucking tried as well.
Yeah, you really tried. I was
all
trying
Matt's
as well.
fault.
So it's all Matt's fault. He started whistling. It's very Matt though.
Yeah,
This is the thing. This is very Testee. Even with Matt not being here, his character is still on point.
Character still has ADHD.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Oh wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Wait a minute. I just rolled. I rolled death Testee using the death claw. That was interesting. Okay, I'll stick for that. It's quite good. Anyway, the death claw comes after you guys, but he's going to get a surprise round.
Yeah.
So I could roll for the others, but they have no weapons. So
yeah, it doesn't matter. The kids would be safe, and the mother would be guarding them anyway. So
yeah, exactly. So Testee is going to get the first go. Is this thing misses twice with a fucking claw? So
nice.
First attack.
Oh no, not gonna miss that one.
No.
That one misses.
And second attack. That one misses. But he does get advantage. It still misses. Okay, so the first one hits with does 9 damage to Testee. And this hero, and he does an extra 2d6 damage because he has a surprise attack ability.
Yeah.
There you go. So 8. So he does
60. Wait, 9, 70 plus. Yeah, 70.
17 damage to Testee. Testee should have been. Oh shit! I've done it the wrong thing. 26. Okay. Testee should have been concentrating. Oh no, that is right. 17 damage, which is 17. Yeah. Okay. So Testee, this thing sneaks up and just jams the claws deep into Testee's back as he's whistling to himself, humming to himself under his breath. And now the battle is joined, but it's a stealth battle because for some reason this thing doesn't want to wake everybody else up.
Oh, gladly, he's a fucking dumbass.
Well, he's probably a hero. That's what he's doing. He's like, I found them. I can take them myself, kind of thing. Where is the music? Because this is not the right music for this. Oh, I'm going. Give me a second. I found it. Got it. Oh, okay. Goodness. So let's go for. Let me get rid of the song. Yeah, I'm going to reset the music on this because I think I'm using the wrong one. Anyway. There you go. Heart Screw Bowl. We'll use this for the last time. Okay, Testee's turn. Testee is going to. I wish Matt turned up by now, but he's probably still in hospital. Bless him. He is going to.
He did post to say that he was just waiting on a tetanus shot.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So he's going to cast. He's kind of in the way there, isn't he?
Yeah.
His
kids would be in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, the kids are up in the corner. I'll put them up there out the way, along with Kate. So you two slip down the bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
I think Tessie's going to take one step to the side. And then he's going to probably cast Cure Wounds at a high level as his action. He's going to do Oh No You Didn't.
So as bonus action, yeah.
Bonus action, and then he's going to cast Cure Wounds at the highest level he can, which is level 2 or 3. Probably level 3 now. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be level 3 when he levels up.
Okay, so he's cast it at level 3, which gives him
19.
19. He needed that. He was almost out the count. So, okay, so he's back up on hit points, and he goes, "I'm sorry, Ragnar." Okay,
Wow.
so Ragnar, it's your turn.
I snap out of my slight sleep, and then notice there's a fucking
You were
bugbear.
on edge anyway, so I'm gonna say yeah, you don't.
Bugbear there, and then I'm gonna whackety whack with advantage. That means sneak attack, was it?
No, but Testee's within 5 feet as well, so you will get sneak attack.
Oh fuck. Oh, advantage.
Advantage.
21. Oof.
21. Yeah, that hits.
So that would be 17 damage, yeah.
Nice. Look at you with your big sneak attack damage rolls.
Yeah.
It's the Death Claw next. He is going to take 2 swings at you with his. Where is he? Death Claw. There you go. With his claws.
Yep.
1 swing, 17.
Yeah, hits. I'm
Okay, 10 damage.
I'm gonna use uncanny dodge on that
First one,
attack,
yeah. The second one misses.
5. So 5 damage off. That's 24.
Okay, Testee's turn now. Testee kind of looks at you and he's like, ah! And he's going to. He would use antagonize or something, wouldn't he? But yeah, not sure he can do that.
Well,
He might use his rapier.
Yeah, or you first use the bonus action to scream again, and then rapier.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, can he do that multiple times?
2.
No,
Scream.
it's only once.
2 kobold deals.
Equal to your proficiency bonus, so they got 3 times.
Oh,
now.
yeah,
Plus
oh,
your-
nice.
so that-
Yeah.
See? Bonuses. So he's now going to shout, "Oh no, you didn't!" again. And then he's going to rapier, and I think he's got a special skill, hasn't he? Which means he can
Use his...
He's blades. Psychic blades.
psychic blades. Yeah.
that's the one.
So he's going to use rapier.
Oh, wait, that's bardic inspiration that it uses, right? Oh,
Yeah, that's all right. He loses a bardic inspiration, but he then gets an additional. Oh, does that hit? No, it won't hit. No, that misses. Okay, that's his turn. Ragnar, your turn.
but I still have an advantage, and yeah, 19,
Yeah, 19 hits.
and that's 24 damage.
Oh!
Me, you're just dicing him up with this fucking thing. Jesus Christ, you're not even behind him. The Death Claw is enraged by this and is going to attack you back because, that's what he does.
Yeah.
You can't blame him. Claw, 17. 20.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge the second attack.
Okay.
7 damage instead. Oh, wait, that's... Wait. 12, so it's 6 damage.
Yeah.
6
so
plus...
8 plus 6. So it's 14 damage.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I'm worse for wear.
Testee is going to... Oh, no, you didn't again.
I'm in danger.
Because, he's just very quietly going, oh, no, you didn't. And then he's going to rapier him, I think.
Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. That was
advantage. 11. Oh, my God.
just nowhere near enough. He's not very good at this.
Not a blades again.
Don't you have any silvery barbs?
Oh, yeah. I'll use a silver barb. Then.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean-
not gonna use a silver barb on that then.
I'm glad, because Testee is proving to be really useless in my hands, which just proves how...
Not dependent that character is.
Yes, exactly.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's Ragnar's go now.
I still have an advantage. Oh, whoop. 14, and Matt would probably use...
Testee will use the silvery barbs.
barbs.
God, you guys are just like full of it, aren't you? It's even worse. You deserve that. You deserve that.
Oh no.
The silvery barbs a spell. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
First level spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my scary kobold yell now. First time. Oh wait, I don't have to use it yet because it's still up and running. Oh wait, yeah, I don't have to use it yet. It's up till Matt's next turn. Or Testee's. No, wait, do I have anything as a bonus action that I could do? No, I don't.
I think at this... Actually, I think his first action might have been to heal himself, but then I think his second action was probably silence. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to retro it.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Because this has all happened really quite quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to... The Death Claw. I'm going to make a wisdom check for the Death Claw to see if he realizes how... Because he thinks he's got advantage. He thinks he can take you both because he got advantage. He was like, wisdom. Yeah, he's not very wise. He's just coming in with some assassin type stuff. I'm going to roll how noisy he was. He is quite noisy though, so he may have raised others, but we'll see if that happens. Okay. What happened? Ragnar missed.
Testee's turn, I guess.
Testee's turn.
Oh, wait,
Testee
no.
is going... Yeah, we're good?
Wait. Yeah, it was... Oh, I don't know.
Testee is going to cast silence.
Okay.
Yeah, on you all. So hopefully he thinks that will help.
Well...
Okay, and as a bonus action, he's going to... Before he casts that, he's going to say... Oh, no, you didn't. And then he's going to cast silence.
Okay.
Okay? So it's your go now, Ragnar.
I'm not sure, but Silvery Barbs is using
Yeah, you can't.
somatic,
I think
so
it's
that's, yeah.
yeah, somatic.
Yeah. 24.
Didn't need it. Look at that.
That's 21
How do you want to
damage.
do this? How do you want to do this?
Up to the reach around, up to the no-no hole, obviously. Between the legs, and then just...
There's a dead Deathclaw slumped with a thing in his buttocks. There you go.
And obviously I'll go above, crawling there and relock the door with a sleight of hand check. Oh fuck! I'm gonna try that one again. That didn't go well. There we go. 18 is better. And then I'll shove the fucking bugbear with great effort, with Testee's help, to lean towards the door. And then I'll go here and lick my wounds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's completely silent at the moment, so nobody can talk because Testee is holding that spell. Not sure how long the spell lasts, actually.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, so 10 minutes. There is complete and utter silence. You have no idea.
I'm rummaging through the... Actually, because it's complete silent, I'm rummaging through the corpse there. What does it have? Wait, what? Oh yeah, investigation 22.
He's got death claws on him.
Wow.
He has... Let me just open him up. Stuff. Oh, that's Testee. That's not him. Does he have any... He's got some spears on him. That's it. And some, like, coins. And a bit of, like, ale.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little trap there with the spears so that if anything disturbs the corpses, the spears will fall rattling down. So there's an early warning system.
Cool. Can you roll a... what would it be called? It would be a... Make a stealth roll doesn't matter because you're completely silent anyway. Nothing can hear you. It would be a... You're looking to create trap, so that is intelligence based. So it would be... I can't see... where's Testee's thing? Let me just bring up Testee's sheet.
Well, probably survival would be the fittest.
Yeah. Let's go with survival. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mine is -1, so it's gonna be shit. Unless I rolled really good. 13?
13's pretty good.
Well, it's
Yeah.
working as intended.
Yeah, so you and Testee are there. Testee is going to use one of his spells to heal you.
Probably after the 10 minutes has passed.
Yeah, after the 10 minutes. Right, can you make a perception check after the 10 minutes has passed?
11.
11. I am going to roll for this Death Claw. And I'm going to make him perform and see if he did well. He did. He shouted out, and he had done well when he was alive. So even though you're in silence, you can hear now that there are lots of people moving around the corridors outside. They know they've been attacked. They don't know where you are. Because you were silent, they weren't drawn towards you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they heard the 12 seconds where, like, he screamed and whatever,
It's echoing in the corridors, really hard to.
Yeah, they're all running past your position, but yeah, they're all trying to figure out where they've all come from north and south trying to figure out where you are. Luckily, there wasn't anybody in the room with him at the time. Yes, so you do a survival roll of 13. Yeah, the trap is pretty good. 13 is going to be the difficulty rating to see it. So as they run through the body of the Mimic and the Deathclaw, they may not see that actually, like, wedged through the Deathclaw and sticking up towards the people coming through the door, there is 2 spears or 3 spears sticking out. And the perception is a 13. So just remember that.
Yeah, and also the door lock is 18.
Yeah. So, just write that down next to things so you can remember it all, or write it down in your thing so you can remind me. All right, so Testee is going to cast very quietly, because he isn't stupid. He can hear people outside. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2. So you get 10 healing.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
And then I use a couple of my hit dice. Oh well, just one, I guess. Almost
Nice.
full health now.
Yeah, Testee's going to use a hit dice as well, actually. 6. Yeah, he's 34. He's almost on full health as well. So I think that is where we're going to have to leave it till next week, with the Triumph coming in, with the sound of the Light Brigade from outside. I think we are going to hit the final bit of this next week. Storming the castle and freeing and winning the day is definitely on the cards. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that was okay. I hope Matt catches up with us in a bit. He may actually come on soon. I don't know where he is. Has he messaged again?
He hasn't posted anymore, so he's probably still waiting for his tetanus shot.
Yeah. Bless him. Oh my God, I've seen pictures. Oh, that's a lot of blood.
It's not nice.
Oh shit, what has he done? It looks like he's properly drilled through his own knuckle.
I imagine this is what both Testee and Drew were suffered with at the hands of Clevis.
Yes, absolutely. This is art mirroring life.
Yeah.
Yep. Who sent that? That's weird. Okay. Okay. Cool. I will see you later, guys. Have a lovely night. Thank you for coming and joining us, everybody. And Matt, get well soon, Matt. I hope you're okay. And we're set up for a major battle next week. Good night, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.